G'day folks, this evening I'm going to be flicking lures for Murray cod.
Hey you!
You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now I'm going cod fishing. I didn't fish this spot a lot last year, but it's one of my old favourites. But the issue is, I want to be on that side. This is normally knee deep, but the river's still higher than normal thanks to that rain that we had early in December. So I know it won't be too deep. It'll probably be waist deep, maybe a bit deeper. But the current could be quite strong. We'll see how we go. It's not like I'm a lightweight, so I should be pretty right. Just got to hold my backpack up so that it doesn't get wet. This is normally knee deep, and it's just gone over the old belly button. The water's not very cold though, so it's quite refreshing on such a hot day. 39 degrees today and very windy, and it's still about 37 now. Right, I'm where I want to be. Just saw a big carp jump over there in that backwater. That backwater is still almost connected to that big lagoon over there. Still a bit of water around. Perfect. I deliberately cast. Got him! Oh, he's small, but I've got him. Gee, he hit hard. That was a hard hitting fish for such a small fish. Now I'm going to actually wet my hands on my pants. Look at all the water coming off them. They are drenched. I wet my hands on my pants, get a photo of this lovely little trout cod, then put it back. He's got his gills flared, but he's going to be fine. Even at that size, that trout cod hit that lure so hard there was no mistaking it was a fish. It went bang. He hit it, and I thought it was a reasonable fish, maybe 40 centimetres or so. And then I thought I'd lost him because he was so light. Wow, off to a good start. First spot I fished and I'm on the board. I'm on the board. Well, I'm on the board with the One Well Sumo, the albino lure, albino colour, but there's certainly plenty of room for a size upgrade. It was tiny. Tiny Tim. Tiny trout cod. Gee, the water's still pumping through here quite hard. Even though it hasn't rained for nearly a month, the rain sort of stopped in the first few days of December. We had so much rain then that the water now is still a lot higher than it was sort of at any time during the springtime. I've just climbed down into the river. I've left my bag on the back and I've changed to one of my all-time favourite lures, the bright green old mate. I love this lure. Caught so many fish on this lure over the years. If the water was just a little bit lower, I could cast in that corner and then let the current take it down under that tree, but the water's touching that tree, so that'll catch my slack line and it probably won't work. Sort of worked. I reeled it in a bit to pull the slack line down. It passed under the tree. Got him! And it worked! This is a better one than the first one. It worked! What a plan! Hey, you love it when a plan pays off. That's a lovely Murray cod. It's hooked under the mouth. Because I've hooked a lot of fish like that over the years. I'll have to just, I won't worry about a photo. I'll just do this so you can get a bit of a look at him. Now the camera's wet. Nice Murray cod of probably 50 centimetres, maybe not quite that, high 40s. I'll get him unhooked and put him back. Gone. Well, that plan worked well. I cast it over there because I couldn't get under there, and I wanted it to drift down, but the trees are in the water, so as the slack line got to the trees, I just reeled it in about a foot or so, just enough to pull the line tight and pull the line down under the tree and float it over there where I wanted it. And then I caught a fish. What was that TV show that used to be on years ago and used to say, I love it when a plan comes together? Was it Hunter? I think it might have been a show called Hunter back in the 80s. I love it when a plan comes together. Got him! Whoa, right off the surface! Look at the size of the thing! Oh, this is the biggest fish this season by a mile. The lure just hit the water. I didn't even have a chance to crank it into gear. And I've cooked, that's bloody near a 60 centimetre cod. The lure just, look at that. That is a ripper of a fish. Biggest cod I've caught this season by a long way. I just cast it out. The moment the lure hit the water, bang. I have to drag you up here, mate, where I can get down to the water. Then get you out for a pick. I won't worry about a measure, but I reckon he's a good 60. He's definitely 60. Possibly a bit more, but I'll get him out and have a look. Because I don't actually have any wet ground here to lay him on, I'm not going to lay him down for a photo. I'd love to. It's at least 60 centimetres. I don't know whether it's in frame, so I'll start up there, then I'll pan down slowly. I'm sure he'll be in frame at some point. Magnificent Murray cod, wow. I'm going to call it 60. I reckon it's pretty close to 60. See you later, mate. Awesome. I cast it out, the lure just hit the water, I cranked it in gear and bang, right off the surface. Unreal. Now I'm pumped. Now I'm super excited. I just had a look on the preview screen on my camera of that footage then. Two things to note. The fish doesn't look 60 centimetres in the video, probably because it's set on wide angle and I'm holding it away from the camera. But I reckon that was close to 60 centimetres, even though the camera doesn't portray that. And I mean, why would I lie? 60 centimetres isn't like a bragging sort of size, it's just a nice fish. And the other thing I noticed, I reckon once I turned the reel, I reckon it dived probably no more than 6 inches. It hit the water, I just started turning, then bang, just under the surface. Unreal. So pumped now. I would have liked a photo of that cod, but being that it's like probably still 35 or 36 degrees, and the ground's really dry up here, if I was down lower, I could have laid it on some wet ground. Two sambar deer right there. One of them's got sticks on his head. It's a stag. Don't run yet, they're moving. Don't run yet, I want to get a photo. Wow, I just grabbed my phone out to get a photo when they ran off. Awesome. Hope the camera picked that up. Folks, it's 20 past 8. I've got about 45 minutes worth of fishing time left. And I'm going to go to a surface lure. It's a toss-up between the Depths Buzzjet and the Coolabung Codwalker. I'm going to go the Buzzjet. See how that goes. I haven't caught a cod on a surface lure yet this season, and I reckon ever going to happen, it'll happen tonight. Talk to me, tell me what you want to do. There will be links to everything that I've used in this video in the video description below. It's time for me to walk back across the river and head home. I had all of that action in the first 45 minutes and then nothing for the last hour and a half. But this has been my most successful trip this season by a mile. Thank you all very much for watching.